Hey everyone, today we're taking the fear out of surf and turf on the Grill Dome on the Cooking Everything Outdoors show. The Cooking Everything Outdoors show is sponsored by Camp Chef at OutdoorCooking.com and IslandGrillstone.com. So we're making surf and turf today, and what that is steak, and I'm using some filet mignon from my friends over at Greensbury Market, and I have some real nice 4-ounce lobster tails that I picked up, and we're doing doubles. And only a few ingredients. You'd be surprised how few we're going to use and how easy this is going to be. So on my filet mignons, these are just beautiful. These are grass-fed, all natural. They got some beautiful marbling. I just tied them up to get as even a thickness as possible. They're pretty close to the same thickness, but they're really just gorgeous. And we're going minimalistic on those. I am just going to be using salt and pepper. That's it. That's really all you need, and that's what we're going with. Now on my lobster tails, these are little 4 ounces. They're pretty small, so I'm going with 2, but they're really, really nice. They're wild caught, so they're going to be quite flavorful. These are going to cook really, really fast. So I'm going to get my meat started first because I want to sear and then cook it slowly, relatively slowly, and get it a nice medium rare. Which everybody prefers. I'm going to probably overcook one of them because I like it closer to medium. This is a sea salt, and it's a fine sea salt. And we're going to put that right on the top. Don't be shy on this. The salt's going to bring out some of that delicious flavor. And then I have some fresh ground black pepper. Just repeat on the other side. So right now I've been preheating my grill dome well over 30 minutes. So I know my grate is nice and hot. It's hovering right around 400, and what I'm going to do is sear. Now for searing, you can get this up to 500, 600, 700 degrees, but this is a really thick steak, so I'm going to just sear it on each side, and then I'm going to bring it up to temp direct heat. And I think that I'm going to get a really, really nice even cook on this. And then I'm going to put my lobster tails on there just a little bit after the steak, because the steak will come off and rest, and then the lobster tails cook really, really fast. So to show you that you don't have to mess around with temperatures up and down, we're going to do it this way. Now, one of the little tricks that they don't tell you about in restaurants is they will oil, grease, whatever you want to call it, their meat before they go in and they grill it. Now as a backyard cook, you can put a little olive oil on your meat to keep it from sticking, or you could do it on your grate. But what they quite often do will take a can and spritz it real quick to get some coating on it. Now this actually happens to have some mesquite flavoring, so it's a big win for me. And that's what we're going to do instead of coating our grate. Cover this up about 3 or 4 minutes, and then we're going to give it a spin. Now while our filet mignons are cooking, I've already given them one flip, and we're going to cook them to temp, if you will. Let's prepare our lobster tails, because this is really easy, and I know a lot of people are intimidated by this. Now your lobster tails obviously have a top and a bottom, and what we want to do is take a good pair of kitchen shears. These are KitchenAid brand. They're really sharp, lethal weapons. And we want to cut the back. This is simple. With a good pair of shears, this is like cutting newspaper. Right down to the tail there, okay? And then what I do is I take and I put it in the palm of my hand like that. And then I want to try to crack this bottom here. So I'll give that a squeeze. Simple as that. Then I'll break the back open and take out the meat. Get in there and pull that out. Now once the meat is out, close that top back together and then lay the meat on top of that. And that's how we're going to cook it. So now I simply want to give it a light basting of butter, and this is going to help bring out the color while it cooks. You certainly clarified butter would be great. If you had some available, I didn't take the time to make any. So just regular butter, not a lot, just get a little bit on there. Now if you want to spice this up or flavor this up, a little salt, a little white pepper so you don't see the flakes. You could add a little citrus of your choice, typically lemon juice, some garlic powder, and such like that. That would be okay also. And now I'm just going to sprinkle a light bit of salt, very light. Now these are going to go on the grill dome. So my filet mignons are ready to come off. I've cooked both sides, cooked them up to temp, and about medium, just a little under medium. I know you guys like medium rare, but I'm eating these, you're not. You cook them to medium rare or raw if you want. Yeah. Those look good. Now for our lobster tails, we're going to put these shell down. I'm going to do this with my hands, it'll be a little easier. Just like so. And these truly are going to only take a few minutes to cook. Just like that. Lobster tails are done. Yep. Now do you see how bright red those shells are? And the color of the lobster is turned opaque. Now, it's really important that you don't overcook these. That's a mistake a lot of people make. They just cook them for too long. Okay, this is it. Moment of truth. Oh my gosh. Filet mignon. And put that bad boy right there away from the flies. They are voracious, as you know, around here. And that is how easy it is to do surf and turf on the grill dome or any grill in your backyard. Give it a try. Do it for Father's Day, just next week.